Okay, in this video, I'm going to talk about loops in C++. So loops is great when you want to do something repeatedly without having to write the same line of code or several lines of code several times over and over again. So we're going to go over three main types. We have the for loop, while loop, and the do while loop, and then we'll talk about the different differences between the three. So let's go ahead and make a simple program. I'm going to call include IOStream, and then make our main function. Return 0 here. Keep typing the dash. Okay, so let's make a simple for loop. So for the syntax for that, it's going to be for int I. You typically have a counter variable, and most common people use I, J, or K, but you can use whatever your heart desires. And then we'll have some condition. Let's say we're going to do something until I is 10. So up until 10, keep doing it. And then we're going to increment each loop iteration by 1. So let's just print out the numbers. So save a program and then run it. And you can see it prints out the numbers right before 10. Okay, so that's what the for loop is doing. And then we could do something similar, but with the while loop. So let's say int k equals 0, and then we can say while k is less than 10. And then inside we're going to do std cout, and then print k. And then we're going to increment by k every iteration. Okay, so let's go ahead and comment this out. Save it and then run the code. You can see it also prints out the numbers 0 to 9. Okay. So that's how you do a while loop. And then while loop, what the thing is here is while this condition inside is true, keep executing. And then the main difference is you have some sort of counter that increments inside your while loop. Okay. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is the do while. So I'm going to comment this out. So do while is kind of similar, except it'll always run at least one iteration. So if we have like int j equals 0, and then we say do, inside we might have std cout j new line, and then here we'll say while j is less than 0. So I purposely use j is less than 0 because we know that j is 0 and 0 less than 0 is not true. So we're going to see this statement is going to actually execute once before even exiting this do while loop. So if I run this code, you see it prints out 0 right here. Okay. Let me just clear this, let it run so it shows on top. So yeah, you can see it's 0. Yeah, and the benefit of this is if there's some sort of loop you're trying to create and you always want to run at least once, then you would use the do while. Okay. So that summarizes three type of loops that you'll typically encounter. So hopefully that helps. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.